Welcome, guys, to the seminar. It's a pleasure to have all of you with us today. And I think we should be starting in another 1 minute or so. Guys, I'm prepared to take questions before we start this webinar. Basically, I want to understand what are your expectations. I'll be happy if you guys start answering me one by one. Your expectations from this webinar is what I want to know. I would not be discussing any course details that we will do after the end of the webinar. And any doubts you have, I'll take them after the webinar. Right now, all I'm wanting to know is the kind of expectations you have from this webinar. So please, one by one, when can you start? Kanhaiya,
Yes, sir.
please moderate, and if there is any question about webinar, let them ask one.
Sure, sir, sure.
I don't think anyone has any questions. Doesn't look like. So I think I'm starting now. All right. There's some mess. Is there any question, Kanhaiya?
No, sir. What we will do is we will ask, I will take the question post this
Yeah,
presentation.
so now during the course of presentation, please do not interrupt me with any questions.
Sure.
You
I'll
you
keep the question and ask post this.
Yeah, what I suggest is you please put it on the chat box, okay? And after the webinar, I will take all the questions one by one. All right?
Sure, sir.
Okay. Now I'm starting from a very spiritual concept. Buddhism has talked about human behavior and human emotions a lot. If I try to correlate this to stock markets, I have understood a lot of stock markets through Buddhism. This has been my path or my journey besides technical analysis. To understand myself as a trader, there are a lot of things we need to understand about ourselves. So essentially, I'm starting from there. Now, the concept was that Buddhism had talked about 10 different worlds, but Buddha had also talked about that these 10 worlds exist within us and keep manifesting from moment to moment in our lives. I'm starting from the first world, which is called the world of hell. We all know what hell is, but what we don't understand is in today's context, what does this word hell mean? A condition of despair in which one is completely overwhelmed by suffering. The basic question here is why me? This happens all the time to us in market. My trade going wrong causes despairness, helplessness, and that question keeps popping in my mind. Why all the time with me? Yaar? There's something which I'm not doing right. This is what we need to understand from there. Hunger. This is what moves this market. Greed. Yes, we know what greed is. We probably all of us know what greed is. Essentially, it will be very unreasonable logic. Is this correct? I mean, when I'm talking about I'm in a position, I'm in profit, I'm not booking it because I feel it's still going to go up, right? It starts going against me. I'm not taking a stop loss only because I feel it's going to bounce up. That Thereby, again, it becomes a play of emotion. Okay. Animality. Now, understand, this is a very beautiful concept. It says that man is not a product of fate. Animals are, because they do not have the sense to pick between right and wrong. They live by an instinct. Essentially, animality for anyone should mean living by instinct. Now, if you ever trade, you would realize there are times that you don't give any reason, any thought to the trade before entering. You're just entering because you feel your instinct is telling you, or your good gut feel says it's going to go up, and you enter in the stock. So this is where the animality part of it starts happening. Anger. Now, anger is not in real terms the anger which we call as anger. Anger is ego. This again becomes a very, very important kind of a scenario in markets. If I'm trading, I want to be the one who buys at the lowest price, and I want to be the one who sells at the highest price. That is nothing but an ego. There are times when I don't want to sell because there's another guy there, and I'm like, why yaar, ye mere se pehle kaise beech ke jayega? Let me see, I'm going to sell higher than him, or I'm going to buy lower from him. All those egos start coming into the play. Okay. So that's again an issue which we need to address. Yes, everything is gone good. I've booked decent profit. I'm very happy. But then that ego ki ab to main kabhi galat ho hi nahi sakta yaar. And you enter into a next trade without thinking, without even looking at a chart. You believe that yes, you will never go wrong because your previous trade has been phenomenal, right? The key lies here. Essentially, when do we get driven by emotions? The two major emotions which drive us are fear and greed. If we understand how to control those, would become a part of technical analysis. Technical analysis essentially deals with the human behavior. And when I'm talking about human behavior, I'm trying to go deep within me. I understand my limitations. I understand what I have already experienced in the market. Can I learn from them? Can I understand what are my fears? What are my dreams? So that comes into the part of realization. The part of learning is that there is a common learning platform for everyone. Now, does this common learning platform answer my requirements, because there can never be one universal trading system for everyone. Every trading system has to be tweaked to my own psychology. This is where the realization part comes into it. Learning is a general technical analysis which you learn. Realization is what parts of those technical analysis I'm going to use in my own trading setup, because as an individual, I'm a unique individual. There is no one else who's going to be like me. I have to understand my fears, my expectations, my disappointments, my ambitions. And once I understand them, I can create a trading system which will suit my own requirement. This is an interesting part, a state of compassion in which we overcome the restraints of egos and work tirelessly for the welfare of others. Something like, yes, I have understood this. My friend is taking a wrong trade. I'm going to step out and tell him, stop, don't do that. Whether he listens to me or not listens to me is not an issue. Okay. This is the realized soul, someone who knows what life is. Life is in its eternity, a place where you stay happy all the time, irrespective of what is happening around you. Okay. This is where I'm now going to open questions for you. If you have any questions on human behavior of a stock market, I'm there to take an answer. One by one, you can ask questions, guys, if you have any. Okay, I'm now moving ahead. All right. Now, what I'm showing you is this picture clear to all of you? Guys, can you see this? Is this chart visible to you? This chart is from the year 1990 till date. If you look at the chart, this was a phase where Indian markets were going through a phase of accumulation. Accumulation is a phase where fear and greed are totally present in every human side. This is a place of uncertainty where you don't know where this market is heading. Then we come to this phase. This phase is called the phase of expansion, where whatever decisions you take would always turn out to be correct. And then comes the phase of distribution. This phase of distribution is the key. If you understand this phase of distribution, you would be able to capture all the profits which you have. If you don't, you are gone. Again, look at this. From 2008 till around February, March, we were in a phase of expansion. And after that came the phase of distribution, and it came so rapidly that probably most of the people did not even get a time to exit from it. All right. So essentially understand markets have three phases: a phase of accumulation, a phase of expansion, and a phase of distribution. Now, as a technical analyst, it's a myth to say that it is only about trading. No, it is also about investing. You have both sides of the coin. You can trade or you can be an investor, but at both places you need to use these tools. Okay. The phase of accumulation is from where you make mega money. But can you ride the trend? The key lies there. Okay, that means I can understand accumulation, I can look at distribution, I can see expansion happening on a historical chart. If I have to see in current context, I need to have certain basic knowledge of technical analysis. Okay. Now, if I'm talking about technical analysis, right, today the world has so much of information. There is an information boom. Anyone who can type can always type in Google and find out tools in technical analysis, right? So the deal is, why come to someone to learn here? I mean, there's something which is freely available to learn, so why not learn that, right? So that answer I'm now going to give you. I think it's hang. Now, broadly, if I talk about technical analysis, it gets divided into four different parts. The first part is called oscillators. Oscillator, as the name suggests, is a tool which fluctuates between a scale of 0 to 100. That means we are looking at two things there. The price or volume is decomposed into a scale of 0 to 100 so that you define a level that a stock has become cheap, which we in technical terms call oversold, and expensive in technical terms, we call them overbought. This is the function of an oscillator. Now, there are various forms of oscillators which are available in the market. Now, oscillator essentially is a tool to find a top and a bottom of a market. Okay. The next part comes to is trend. Now, understand it like this, that there's a difference between oscillator and a trend. If I have to look at the fashion, which is going to be in this winters, is something I cannot forecast. I can only know the trend when the trend is in place. Okay. Please understand this part. When the trend comes into place, is then you come to know the trend. All right. So obviously, if you are a trend player, as a trend player, you would always get an entry which is late. That is the logic of a trend, which we all need to understand. Now, there are typically, the typical scenario is that there are people who are top or bottom pickers, and there are people who are trend players. Now, the way I teach them is I want you to be both. You need to understand oscillator, you need to understand trend, and then you start moving into the market. After these two, there is this day-to-day anxiety about the market, that what can happen tomorrow. So we all tend to look for resistance and support. Now, there again, there are various ways and methods of looking at resistance and support. And there are tools which can be used. And then we come to the most neglected part of market, which we call volatility. Volatility probably should be something which should have the highest importance given in technical analysis. Somehow or other, their work is not being done there. The volatility is the key for figuring out a start of a trend, maturity of a trend, and then reversal of a trend. The volatility is one of the biggest key factors in understanding market. And unfortunately, technical analysis is not talking much there. Okay. Now, technical analysis for me, I mean, literally for me, I'm 68 now. I entered when I was, what, about 22, 23, in us being a trader or a full-time trader for last almost 20, 25 years now. So I've always found when I started my career here, yes, technical analysis was the thing for me. It was very new in the world, so there was a lot of money to be made. But over a period of time, the competition started creeping in. So now, did we initially, all of us work only onto the qualitative aspect of technical analysis? I've explained you an oscillator. There are 5 different kinds of oscillators. You could probably pick any one of them and start working with them. They all work on the same concept of overbought and oversold. But the problem is, these are only qualitative analysis. That means historically, technical analysis is a function where we believe that history is going to repeat in itself. Okay. Now, if I look at a historical chart, the way a historical chart looks is so different from a previous quarter. So how do you do a quantitative analysis? The key is not about backtesting the data for 5 years. The key lies in matching those periods and then going for a qualitative analysis. If you get that right, you would have a success rate of your trading system. Okay. Now there are various ways of creating shortcuts for that we go a lot in detail, right? Now, if I have to explain this to you, okay, so I'm just going to show you one case study on oscillators. Now, I've already done this on Tata Motors. Today in my class, I was trying to do the same thing in the class today. So I've already done that. This is the back tester. And as of now, I'm going to test a system. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at all the words which say oscillator for you guys to understand. CCI I have picked up. Chante momentum oscillator I have picked up. Momentum indicator I have picked up. Relative strength expert system I have picked up. Stochastic I have picked up. Next, this is the Tata Motors daily chart. I'm backtesting 200 period data. I'm just trying to explain to you. Now understand what I have done. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 systems tested. Now, to understand for a simple layman is that these are the 5 cars of a 5 same price range, different models. We are trying to pick the best one which suits my needs. Are we clear? So the tool I have got is momentum indicator. If I look at this momentum indicator, it tells me it's given me 149 points profit in 1 year. It's created 19 trades, 12 profitable trades, 7 unprofitable trades. Now this also gives me an average loss and average profit booking levels. This is average loss is 7 points and average profit is 16 points. Okay. So when I'm talking about this, what I'm trying to say is, yes, historically, there are a lot of things that we can do. Okay. Now, the question lies here is that when I'm talking about tools, there are probably 20 different kinds of oscillators doing the same function. It's something like 20 different models of car in a same price range. Now I need to look at the car which suits my needs the best. This is what backtesting is all about. I mean, I know qualitatively I have to find a top and bottom. For that, I need to use an oscillator. For the given market historical conditions, which would be the best oscillator becomes a quantitative technique. Okay. Now, this would cover probably the traditional part of technical analysis. Now, what has happened over a period of time is that markets have really grown very big. The kind of movement which used to happen some 20 years ago is no more there. I mean, you could understand it probably from the chart I showed you. Look at this chart. Around 1990, look at the Nifty prices. They were so low. That means the volatility would have been also very low. Now, at these levels of charts, the volatility becomes very high, thereby necessitating the needs of adaptation. You know, we need to adapt to various kinds of tooling. Okay. Now, if I have got something for which I need to use five different kinds of a tool, I would probably switch to design a trading system which only one of it has all the components on it and is an efficient trading system. Thereby, it makes me fit to trade. Now, understand this. After knowing this kind of technical analysis, I've got a beautiful car. Yes, I'm a great driver, but I don't know where I have to go. Yes, I can take a short journey, 2 kilometer की joyride ले ली, and I can do things like those. But if I have to go to a long distance travel, I need to know the road map. Okay, we all believe in that. Okay, that's where we come into this part of technical analysis, where we are talking about forecasting a market and trying to forecast time. Okay, the study there is Elliott, Gann time cycles. These frame up a complete technical analysis course. See, it is misnomer to say for trading, I don't need to see the trend. I mean, they are both together. If you don't know the trend, you can't trade. Okay. And if you don't know how to trade, it will be difficult to follow the roadmap because the emotions would become very overpowering factor for you. All right. Now, last, but this is probably the most important part of the fund management, risk and reward ratio. And yes, stop loss, I put a question mark. It's so difficult to trigger a stop loss. When it comes to pushing that button that I'm going to book a loss, भाई वो button नहीं दबता यार. I've lived that life. I know what I'm saying. All right. So can we reach a level where we probably don't need to press a stop loss? Yes, we can do that. But then it has to have lot of knowledge input of derivatives and time cycles. If you have derivatives as a root and time cycles as an anticipatory tool, a lot can change in your trading or investing. Okay. Now, thank you. I'm opening it for all the questions which you want. You're welcome one by one. Please ask.
Hi, sir. I'm
Hi.
Vimal speaking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure, I can.
Hi, sir. I had actually attended the previous seminar you did on Elliott waves as well, which was
Right,
very informative, and it has,
right,
helped me
right,
to find new perspective to the market.
right.
So this was actually quite basic for me. So I would
You,
just really appreciate it
no,
if you
oh,
could just.
yeah, let me try to explain what I'm trying to say. Okay.
Sure,
Now,
sir.
we all know what is a RSI, right? Okay, and you know what's a moving average. Okay, now when I'm coming to this, my basic issue understand is this, that we are talking about a generalized statement that oscillators find a bottom or a top and a moving average finds a trend, right? Okay, since market conditions change, the parameters of these tools need to be changed, right? How do you do it is what I'm trying to emphasize here. Have you understood the concept? Okay. All right. So essentially, this webinar is for technical analysis for beginners. So I think you there in a good place, but at a wrong time. Okay, guys, react back. Okay. Anyone else with any questions? Can't hear you guys. Kanhaiya,
Yes, sir.
I can't hear if anyone is saying.
Praveen
Yeah,
ji has, sorry. Pavneet ji has some questions. He
yeah,
has raised the hand.
yeah, Pavneet ji bolo. Who's that? The messages coming, chat में देख बेटा.
Okay, sir.
They say they are not able to unmute themselves.
Now they can unmute themselves.
हाँ?
Yes, sir. This side is Vipin.
हाँ
Uh,
विपिन, बोल
I
बेटा.
appreciate. I acknowledge. Thanks to you, I'm attending your webinar first time, and
अरे
I'm
नहीं
quite
बेटा.
new. I'm quite new in this
हम्म.
sector, so I want to learn from A to Z. So there is any way to attend any extra classes?
बेटे, तुझे जल्दी क्या है? कोर्स होगा करना. सारी जिंदगी पड़ी है, अभी तो बहुत छोटा है यार.
Obviously, sir, but you know that one famous saying of Warren Buffett.
क्या?
When I first time invested, my age was 6 years, and I think that was too late. So
16 years, 16 years.
16 years. Oh, sorry, sir,
16,
16 years.
16. Yes.
I was too late. So
आज मुझे भी ये लगता है, बट एक बात
yeah,
मेरी समझ बेटा, market conditions those days were very different than what they are today.
yeah,
I mean, एक चीज सोच बेटे, let's be honest, ये situation वर्ल्ड की हमने कभी नहीं देखी, किसी ने नहीं देखी.
yeah,
आज स्टॉक मार्केट का और इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन का कोई कोरिलेशन ही नहीं है. ठीक है.
yes, sir.
सो दिस इज अ प्लेस. हाँ, पढ़ाई कर, आराम से पढ़, कोर्स कर बेटा. जिंदगी में पीछे मुड़ के नहीं देखेगा, ये मेरा वादा है.
Yeah, thank
ठीक है.
you, sir. Thank you for your
एक
kind words.
सीधी सी बात समझ, इस उम्र में आके अब मैं पैसों के लिए नहीं पढ़ाता यार.
Yeah, obviously, sir.
ठीक है. अब मैं सिर्फ इसलिए पढ़ाता हूं कि मैं मरने से पहले अपनी नॉलेज दे के जाना चाहता हूं.
There is a feeling of self-esteem, sir.
बेटा वो अब you are, when you reach my age, you followed a spiritual path, तो you will know. तू हंसने लग जाएगा. मैं
No,
कुंडलिनी
no, sure,
साधक
all,
हूं.
sir.
मैं
I
कुंडलिनी साधक हूँ, समझा?
obviously sir.
कुंडलिनी का नाम सुना हुआ है ना?
Yes sir.
मैं कुंडलिनी साधक हूँ बेटा, मैंने अभी शुरू किया है, तो अब तो वो मेरी जिंदगी ही बदल लेगा, ठीक है?
Best wishes for you sir.
माई प्लेजर बेटे, आप ज्वाइन करो, कोई सोचने की बात नहीं है बेटा, ठीक है?
Thank you sir.
नो सेकंड थॉट्स। हाँ जी, एनीवन एल्स?
Yes,
Yeah.
this is Rahul.
या राहुल?
I was very keen to learn that trade business, and I went to the YouTube and watched lots of videos, and I got to know that if you want to jump into the market, you have to educate yourself first, right?
कंटिन्यू।
So, sir, मैंने like I don't know even the basic of the trade or stock market. So, will this course help me to understand even the like Elliott wave theory? I'm not sure about the terms and terminology which you are using in this course.
Okay.
Is there any prerequisite for me to like educate myself before coming to this class?
Yes, there is only one prerequisite for you. The word impossible does not exist. उसका सिंधी विच्छेद कर, it will say I am possible.
Right.
Okay? Now, no, you need nothing. I teach you from nursery till PhD.
Okay.
All right?
So my plan is like, sir, right now I'm working as an IT professional, and I'm planning to do this trading for the full time, as a full time trader.
अभी नहीं. You have to learn first.
Right.
Okay? You have to learn first. Learn it. After that, talk to me. I'll tell you when to quit.
All right.
Okay.
That is what I'm looking. Actually, I was looking for the mentorship more towards that.
Don't worry, beta. But look, you are an IT professional, right? So what's your professional background? What are you?
Like,
You've done from science. You are a science graduate or a commerce graduate?
Yeah, actually, I've done. I'm a chemical engineer by law.
बाबू मैं मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर हूँ। ये इंजीनियर्स के लिए सबसे बड़ा एरिया है।
Right.
It is so easy to write an equation and read a graph, yaar. What are you waiting for? Baki is all common sense.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
All right. Welcome. Anyone else?
Hi, sir. This is Vinod.
Yeah, Vinod.
Yeah, sir. Actually, sir, as you said, I think there are few parameters based on that, like the market, I think response. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, like emotions and technical analysis. So, sir, when we say technical analysis, means I think technical is different from my angle, and emotions are different. So, do they really like? No.
Yeah. Understand something. What are emotions? What is fear? Fear is, beta, to me, something which I do not know will create fear in me, right?
Right. Yeah.
The feeling of uncertainty. Now, when you know that you are entering a trade, knowing that this is the maximum loss you are going to take, you are already in an area where you have defined your risk.
Okay.
तो फिर fear क्यों होगा बता?
Right, sir.
Fear की तो मैंने जड़ ही खत्म कर दी ना, ठीक है?
Right.
Fear में तेरा बाबू खत्म कर दूंगा, greed में तेरी नहीं खत्म कर पाऊंगा, वो तू वक्त के साथ खत्म कर पाएगा।
Right, sir. Okay,
ठीक है?
sir.
वो होगा ये कि प्रॉफिट आ रहा होगा, आई विल बी शाउटिंग काट दे, प्रॉफिट बुक कर ले, यू गोइंग टू से नहीं सर अभी तो ऊपर जाएगा, ठीक है? और उस ऊपर के चक्कर में वो प्रॉफिट कभी घर नहीं आएगा।
Right, sir.
Okay.
And sir, one more thing, like see, as being as a professional, हमारे पास उतना टाइम अभी ज्यादा नहीं रहता, because we have to spend some time, means
आधा घंटा तेरे पास आधा घंटा रोज रात को दफ्तर लगाने का है ना?
हाँ सर, बिल्कुल, definitely.
बस इससे ज्यादा मुझे वक्त चाहिए ही नहीं तेरे से.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Welcome.
Got it then.
Welcome.
Excuse me,
Hello.
sir. Can
Hello.
you? Hi.
Yeah. Welcome, beta. Bolo.
Good evening, sir. Just I
Good
would
evening.
like ask. Do you suggest any books for the beginners, sir?
No need, yeah. Don't do that. I'll tell you why. Okay.
Yes,
Can
sir.
I know your name?
I'm Newton Raja from
Oh,
Tamil.
your name's very interesting, yeah. Dr. S. Newton. So, tere ko to you know everything, right? Your name says that. You are the guy who knows how the gravity works, okay?
Yes, sir.
No.
Yes. I need to.
Newton understands something. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes.
When we are dealing with emotions, okay,
Yes, sir.
no book can teach you how to control your emotions. You understand this. This market is nothing but a game of fear and greed. All right. This is what moves this market.
Yes, sir.
How can any book tell you how to overcome fear? Tell me.
But we can get others' experience, sir. From that, we can understand.
Yeah. So the problem in the books is they are very technical in nature.
Yes.
They do not talk about human emotions. Okay. They talk about buy and sell. This has been the reason why I'm into teaching. All right. I do plan to write a book sometime in future. I don't know when I do that, when I find time. All right. So essentially, yeah, there are a lot of books. You know, there's possibly the simplest book to read would be A to Z of technical analysis. We give that in our program as a PD, a soft copy of that book. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So that's probably a very basic book, but it will give you a lot of understanding. But understand this, when you are talking about, when we are moving into this area, we are moving into an area of human emotions, a realm of human emotions, you know, something like just create a trade, buy one single share, beta. In 5 minutes, you will live every emotion of your life. In those 5 minutes, you would have lived it. How can any book teach you that? You get me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, that is the issue. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir ji.
हाँ जी, बोलो बेटा जी.
हाँ,
नाम बता दो बेटा जी.
I am Sudhin. I am from Bangalore.
Okay. You are from my city where I did my education.
Okay, I am also mechanical engineer, sir, 8 years younger than you.
कहाँ पे?
Bangalore,
कहाँ से किया?
RV College, Bangalore.
I'm your senior. I passed out in 74.
Okay, sir. I want to know one exit strategy for a long-term portfolio. I am not a trader.
No, you need to join the course. You have to learn Elliott. You have no choice. Take it from your senior, okay?
So how to build a portfolio for my daughter?
Yeah, you have to learn technical analysis. All
Sir,
right.
I have already spent 20 years.
No,
Pretty successful.
not technical analysis in terms of technical analysis. All right. I want you to learn analysis in terms of Elliott. Okay. And the best solution for you is, you know, if you don't want to take up a course, the best solution is go for an SIP. That will be safe for you. Okay.
For 20 years, I mean, I was just thinking of buying some 5 or 10 nifty stocks, and the ones that which have fallen the most because holding period would be maybe 20 years plus. So do you agree with this method, or is it better to go for?
Yeah. Ja. Go for best top 5 nifty stock, but have a sector distribution.
And view on Nifty Bees is that
Nifty is bullish right now. I'm bullish.
No. Buying Nifty Bees for this 5-10.
That is spread it out. Do not buy it one go.
No, that I know. That agreed. That agreed.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you. God bless.
Yeah. Okay, anyone else?
Sir, my name is Lavish.
Yeah, beta.
Sir, I bought Yes Bank shares at 14.60.
सो जा, कोई जल्दी नहीं है, बेचने की चिंता मत कर, आराम से बैठा रहे, जब तक डबल नहीं होगा नहीं बेचना।
होगा सर, पक्का है तो?
होना ही होना है यार, इसमें तो कोई डाउट ही नहीं है। दुनिया, हिंदुस्तान के सबसे बड़े बैंकों का पैसा लगा हुआ है भाई, वो तो तेरा माल कटवा के अंदर भर रहे हैं। आराम से बैठ जा।
थैंक यू सर।
कोई सेकंड थॉट नहीं करना।
ओके सर।
ओके
सर जी, और एक क्वेश्चन पूछो?
हाँ हाँ बोलो बेटा।
HDFC के बारे में क्या है लॉन्ग टर्म?
गुड स्टोरी। आई वॉन्ट टू सी यू। Come on camera. I must have seen you.
You must have seen me, yeah, maybe. I don't know how to put the camera on here. Okay, let me see. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah, now I see you. You know Ramani?
No.
Okay, no, you नहीं यार, तू 8 साल छोटा था यार. You were 8 years younger, so no way we would have met.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right.
सर थोड़ा फिबोनाची प्रोजेक्टर बता दो सर।
Hi, this is Prashant.
फिबोनाची प्रोजेक्टर।
फिबोनाची प्रोजेक्शंस। ओके बेटा, फिबोनाची प्रोजेक्शंस के लिए तुझे 0, 1, 2 समझ में आ गया? पीरियड का?
हाँ, वेव हाँ, 1 फर्स्ट फेज
1 2 0 से 1 पे ले जाके 2 पे छोड़ेगा तो थर्ड के टारगेट दे देगा।
हाँ, वो जनरली 161% होगा ना?
नहीं 161 इज मिनिमम लेवल।
हाँ, अगर 0 से 1 का मैंने फिबोनाची चार्ट बनाया 0 to 100, तो यूजुअली 160 तक, 127 से ज्यादा तो 160 तक तो
नहीं बेटा, एक चीज याद रख, 161 इज द मिनिमम टारगेट। द कंफर्मेशन ऑफ बुल रन इज व्हेन इट स्टार्ट्स ट्रेडिंग ओवर 161। रिलायंस के चार्ट पे देख, तुझे समझ आ जाएगा।
अच्छा, वो तो 450 तक, 430 तक वेट कर सकते हैं?
किसमें?
कोई भी अगर बुल ट्रेंड आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया तो मोस्ट केसेस में तो मेरे को वो 160।
No, you are talking about Nifty, is it?
बैंक निफ्टी।
या बैंक निफ्टी आराम से बैठा रहा है यार। This market is in a range.
Sir, I have a question. नितिन गोयल बोल रहा हूँ। भारती एयरटेल का क्या हाल है सर?
यार सेल तो बन चुका, ठीक है। Looking at the market conditions, I don't think it is bearish, but this you will have to। क्या लेके बैठे हुए हो आप?
सर पुट्स बेचे हुए हैं 400 के।
अभी क्या भाव आ गया?
अभी 415 तक आया था, फिर अब 430 के करीब चला गया है।
तो बैठा रहना आराम से यार। अगर वो ज्यादा नीचे की तरफ मारेगा तब 400 की कॉल बेच दियो।
हेलो,
400 की कॉल बेच दियो।
अच्छा ठीक है।
हेलो
बेटा, एक बात सुन, ऑप्शंस में काम करने के लिए यहाँ पे हमारा ऑप्शंस का जो सेगमेंट है वो बहुत अच्छा कोर्स है बेटा, वो कर ले। और जो बच्चा पढ़ाता है वो मेरा ही स्टूडेंट है, वो कोटक सिक्योरिटीज का फंड मैनेज करता है ऑन डेरिवेटिव्स। ओके,
राइट,
So do that.
Okay.
Right.
Hello.
Hi sir, this is Harjinder. Just one question.
Yeah, beta. Tell me.
Sir, I was looking at price of PNB, which is 28 now. So is it a good time to buy and keep it for some time?
No. Hey, remember, Harjinder, one thing. The basic rule of technical analysis is you do not buy a falling stock.
Okay.
Tell me something, Harjinder. Why would a price fall? Because people are not interested in buying it, they are selling it.
Right.
So you wait for prices to start moving up.
Okay.
Never buy, remember this, Harjinder, for your lifetime, you will never ever buy a falling stock. The day it bounces up, you can enter. Okay? Remember this bit.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
So this is Prashant here.
Yeah, Sushant.
Hello.
Prashant. I think people got caught up with their respective portfolios.
Yeah.
I just
yeah.
have a very basic.
Yeah.
I just have a very basic question. In fact, more to what we covered today. One,
Yeah.
with regards to the duration of the course. Second, when you stress so much on the technical analysis, aren't there other parameters when we speak about fundamental analysis, volume, etc.?
You want me to say something in public, which is not decent enough. Okay. I believe there is no fundamental analyst in this world. जब इन्वेस्टमेंट खराब हो जाती है तो तब सब फंडामेंटल एनालिस्ट बन जाते हैं यार. All right.
Correct.
I mean,
I was just checking. Yeah.
everyone is a momentum player. Okay. Now, in a falling market, I want to pick a stock saying that fundamentally this is very strong, right? I'm just trying to justify myself, and I'm just saying that I'm not going to book a loss because fundamentally it's very strong. Someday or the other is going to come up. Okay. That means I have a limited amount of money. I'm blocking my funds. I'm losing on opportunity.
You're right.
So this is why this is why it is very important to be on technical analysis, beta. I've been in this market for donkey's years now, right? And I know what I'm saying. Believe me, if you don't know technical, you will only burn your money. I'm not trying to sell my course. I'm telling you honestly this. Okay.